We are live here at the Fike Rec Center in Clemson, South Carolina. The coolest place in town, just kidding. Um, this is insane. I get to call my first wrestling match. I'm here with Mr. Garrett Thompson, right? That's your last name?
Yes, sir.
All right. He is the reigning, defending 235 on the wrestling team, and he decided to take a break today and help me out.
I did indeed. I wanted to call a match
There you
and
go.
had the opportunity to. So
Well, I'm glad to have you here to help describe the matches for me.
I appreciate that.
I did a little bit of wrestling in high school. I managed. I was an all-state manager. Shout out to anybody from my high school watching. We're about to get underway. We have 3 matches today. That's it. So, yeah, this is going to be interesting.
Should be over pretty quick. Should be over pretty quick.
Daniel Caicedo coming up first for 125. He has a forfeit. That's going to put him at 5-0 on the season. So, shout out to Daniel. A weird walkout choice music, but
Yeah, definitely an interesting one. I mean, I don't know. He's pretty stocky. Looks like a pretty solid
looks like a
choice.
solid 25, eh?
Solid 25.
Cooper Banks coming up, taking the 16 points for Clemson.
Sounds like a secret agent name.
Party up here in Clemson, South Carolina. He gets the dub.
Easy forfeit right there. Didn't even break a sweat.
So that puts Clemson's team points 12 to Georgia's 0. Eugene Rocco Utley coming up, taking the forfeit for Clemson. By the way, his dad, Mark, great guy. He bought me Waffle House last weekend. Mark, if you're watching,
Very good at pool.
what's up, Mark? Yeah, he did. He carried me in pool last weekend. We won a little bit of money from you guys, didn't we?
Unfortunately, you did. Hey, next time.
All right, it looks like we're finally going to get a match. So let's update the team scores. Clemson 18, Georgia 0.
All right, we have Alex Coe wrestling at 149 for Clemson.
Yeah, Alex Coe versus Bryce Jarvis for Georgia. Looks like we're finally going to get some action. Alex Coe, the team president, the team captain. Let's see how he does here.
Former Ohio wrestler. That means probably pretty tough.
There you go. Yeah, Ohio's one of those awesome high school states. And we are off. Whistle is blown. Let's see if Clemson can actually win a match wrestling.
Ooh, in deep on the shot. Beautiful shot.
That's 2.
UGA immediately attempting to stand up.
Yeah, Alex going for a mat return. Good job of pushing him out of bounds. We still got 2-0.
Bottom man is getting set. A real tough ride on top working that wrist.
Yeah. Escape for Georgia. That puts the match at 2-1, Alex. Alex trying to break that collar tie. Oh,
and deep on the
single
sweep.
leg.
And deep on the sweep. Absolutely beautiful.
Goes
and
for
the
trip.
finish.
Yep.
Perfect finish. That is textbook if I've ever seen it.
Thank you, Garrett. Thank you for the expert analysis.
Seems to be looking for the ball and chain tilt on top. However, UGA wrestler refuses to give up his wrist.
That voice you hear is Coach Timmy screaming at Alex. Going for the turn here.
He's got that bar in
It
deep.
looks like he's finishing. Oh, and he
And
does!
the
Alex
fall.
Coe gets the pin! So we got the fall time, 2 minutes and 12 seconds for Alex Coe. So that puts the team score at 24-0. Alex Coe gets the pin over Bryce Jarvis. Thoughts? What are your thoughts?
Absolutely beautiful turn with that bar.
Gosh, what an
Once he had it locked up, there was no chance for that UGA
yeah, he
wrestler.
lifted that head with
he
his
lifted
leg.
that head
Beautiful
with his
technique.
beautiful technique.
All right. So we got 157. We got a match. Dorian Baker, he's moving up from 149. He said his high school buddies used to call him Doorknob.
That's
a weird nickname.
Interesting name. However, I've been told he is a returning national qualifier at 141. So
heck yeah, good to see him back, and he's facing off against Ryan Boast. So we'll see how this jumping up a weight class affects Dorian. Wrestlers shaking hands, and we're off. Look at the head movement.
Lots of hand fighting to start off the match, usually a good sign.
You wonder if Dorian's trying to stay away from that upper body.
Giving up so much weight, I can only imagine. He's definitely got a strategy into this match.
Doing a good job of sprawling.
Good split defense and keeping the whizzer.
Nice. Great scramble by Dorian.
Just when you thought he was giving up the takedown.
That's right. Looking good at 157.
Dorian in on the beautiful blast double.
Did a good job of getting back to his feet. Georgia got a stall there for moving backwards out of bounds, so that might be a key late in the match.
If it stays close like this, it'll definitely play a factor. Dorian looking for that arm drag there. He didn't fully commit to it, but definitely be there later in the match if he keeps working for it.
Oh, beautiful double.
Beautiful double.
Great finish.
Now to go to work on top.
Bo's doing a good job of just peeling that hand
every time.
Yeah.
That's when you have to question how much that weight advantage really is coming into play.
Good point. So 2-1 Dorian leads. Oh, so that's the second stall call. We got a point for Dorian. 3-1.
Already playing a factor. If this is kept up throughout the rest of the match, there is potential for being stalled out.
Yeah. Dorian putting the pressure on him early.
He's not letting him rest, even for a second.
Oh, going to his back.
2-point takedown.
So we got the takedown. Let's see if he gives any backs.
He did.
Yeah, he
two
did.
near
Two
falls.
back points. And that is the end of the first period.
Awesome first period.
I think if I'm correct, the score should be 7-1.
The score is now 8-1.
8-1. Okay.
Quick escape from Dorian Baker. In on the double leg.
Needs to be smart here with his
Needs
shots.
to be smart here. Absolutely. UGA is going to be looking big at this point in the match.
Yeah. Dorian definitely has the quickness on him.
In on the low single, doubling off.
Beautiful finish.
Beautiful, beautiful. Score is now 10-1. Dorian seems to be in control in this match. However, you do have to question if he can use his weight in any way to hold down this UGA wrestler.
I mean, at what point do you just say takedown cut,
Takedown cut,
and just
exactly.
rack up those points?
After a few times of trying to ride and being unsuccessful, you've got to understand that your best chances are to tech off of takedowns.
Yeah. So we got a potentially dangerous call. Hands to the face. Dorian gets taken down to his back, doing a good job of trying to bridge.
Bridging through.
He needs to keep driving, get his head up. Great job of getting to his feet. Yeah,
what a fight out of a
that
dangerous
could have been
position right there.
disastrous right there, Garrett.
Ooh,
So we got a blood time for Georgia. So to remind the viewers that don't know a lot about the rules, blood time, if a wrestler's bleeding, I believe he gets 5 minutes, right? So
Yes.
at any point in the match, if he starts bleeding, that timer runs. It looks like he's all set and ready to go.
Just getting wrapped up real quick.
Alex doing a great job of pinning his guy, now taking control of this tournament, asking if there's blood on the mat.
That's really just what you want to see in our club president. I mean, what more can you ask for?
So I believe the score is 11-8 now.
See our comment section.
Yeah, our
seems to be
comment
blowing
section.
off.
Look at this. Chris Charleston, who's involved with the wrestling team, says Coe's gonna gas, and he couldn't have been more wrong. Alex Coe with the pin. So
Absolutely. I mean, you do have to look at some of the other stuff he has said, though. This kid thought he could rest. There's no brakes on this kid.
yeah, and that's alluding to Dorian just putting the pressure on the Georgia kid, just being lighter, being quicker. Right?
Absolutely.
My brother saying, shout out to Zach, that was close, beautiful bridge. That was a beautiful bridge. Dorian was dead to rights until he bridged out of there.
Absolutely. I know that bridge was a heartbreaker to the UGA fans, but very good sign of determination from Dorian, and definitely a little bit of a breath of relief in the heart of Clemson faithful.
Yeah, we got a packed house here. All right, and the guys are ready, and we're off. Continuation of the second round. Let's see if Dorian can get back to what was successful in the first round.
Lots of head movement, lots of fakes. Should be his key to success here.
Yeah, staying out
of the upper body.
Yep.
Giving up this much weight and this much muscle, you can't go upper body. Beautiful sprawl defense. No
Beautiful
2 is
scramble.
awarded.
Yeah, everybody yelling short time. Dorian doing a good job of just scrambling out of there. Georgia guy picks neutral. So we got Ryan Bose picks neutral for the third period, looking to get a takedown. Maybe looking for a throw, you would think. The takedown for Boast.
You start to wonder if that stall call is going to come back and play into this match.
Yeah, for sure.
UGA wrestler does have 2 stall calls.
So it looks to be 12-11. I'm kind of out of sight of the scoreboard.
I wonder if riding time will be a factor.
Yeah, I don't think so. Remember, Dorian wasn't really riding him that much, kind of taking down and letting up. So Dorian's got to do a good job of keeping the pressure on him. He doesn't want to get stall calls on himself.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so riding time was just announced 10 seconds for Ryan Boast of Georgia, so not a factor.
Essentially not a factor.
Yeah.
It's going to come down to the takedown. Both wrestlers attempting to push the pace in this last minute or so of the third period.
Yeah, so Boast, remember, he's down by 1. He's going to push the pressure, and Dorian needs to do a good job of not getting stalling called on him. Yep, and there's the stall warning.
There's the
so
stall
the next
warning.
stall call on him will be a tied match. He needs to do a good job of circling back in here.
Got very short time.
So that was continuation of action, the ref said. So no stalling call on Dorian. 2 seconds left. And no stalling point called on Dorian. Dorian will take the decision.
12-11 decision.
Yeah, so that is a 3-point team swing for Clemson. So that is 27-0 in favor of Clemson. Now we have 3 forfeits in a row. And then our final match of the day. So, good 7-minute battle here by Dorian Doorknob Baker. Ben Brown, his first wrestling match ever, high school or college.
Walking out to Natasha Bedingfield. That is a
that's a power move right there, and he gets the win. His first win ever. I remember in high school, my first win ever was a forfeit. So.
Mine was not. Mine was a very lucky reroll back in those days.
Fair enough. So that's going to be 33-0.
We have Brody Clausen wrestling 174. This is his first ever collegiate match. However, he is not a stranger to the sport as he was a 4-year varsity starter in high school.
Yeah, 4-year starter in high school.
He will pick up the forfeit as well.
And he said to us before the match, he looked at us in the eyes and said, yeah, I'm pretty good. So I'm interested to see how he wrestles the rest of the season.
Absolutely. We definitely will be looking forward to seeing him wrestle in the future.
Patrick Rosser, the treasurer of the club, and we like to call him Patrick Venmo Rosser.
Absolutely.
He has control of the team Venmo.
He does. He does indeed.
All right, our final match of the day. Well, final actual match, and then we have 2 more forfeits. William Tuna Butler. He's bumping up 2 weight classes. Usually he wrestles 174. Interesting walkout choice.
Interesting walkout choice. Seems that the Clemson wrestlers chose some very bold walkout music.
Definitely some power moves here for sure. Tuna, correct me if I'm wrong, state champion in high school.
Yes, sir. South Carolina state champ. I believe a 2 or 3-time qualifier.
Okay.
Definitely has an impressive resume.
Beautiful ankle pick right off the whistle.
He has an impressive resume with all of his other tournaments he's wrestled at nationally, like Virginia Beach, Disney Duels, wrestling with Team South Carolina. Definitely one of the more decorated wrestlers on this Clemson club team.
So he needs to do kind of the same game plan as Dorian, keep the pressure on and stay out of that upper body.
Absolutely, giving up as much weight as he is.
And that was a beautiful ankle pick. So we got 2-1 in favor of Tuna. Beautiful shot again. Let's see if he can finish here.
Big
and
lift.
he goes for
Big
the
lift
and
straight to his back.
So we got 2 takedowns and 2 near fall. So
I am not sure if there was a takedown awarded off that very original ankle pick. So
I think it was. Yeah. It's a 6-1.
Tuna's locking up the near side cradle. He's going for the fall.
What a way to finish this match if he can get the fall here. Two more near fall. So 8-1, I believe, is the score right now. Tuna doing a good job of just taking control early.
He's just pushing the pace.
Yeah, and he's the lighter guy. I mean, that's what you'd expect, but this is domination at this point.
It really is.
Doing a good job of riding on top as well.
Can experience firsthand. Very tough on top.
1-point escape.
Well executed Granby by the UGA wrestler.
Yeah, that was a beautiful roll. And again, using his extra weight.
Really propel himself through that.
Yeah.
Tuna didn't really stand a chance of following along that.
So we got 8-2 in favor of Tuna. Beautiful wizard turned into an ankle pick.
Positions like this are where that weight and muscle really do come into play.
Yeah.
Same thing as in Dorian's match. Get into those weird scrambles.
We got a takedown for Jackson Bowen of Georgia. And again, he had that wizard hard, but like you said, the upper body strength is just a little too much for Tuna. Needs to stay out of that cradle. Doing a good job of keeping his solid base, not getting turned over. Oh, we got a scramble here. Bowen to his back. Let's see if Tuna can get the finish. We got a reversal for Tuna. And he does!
The fall. First
William
period
Tuna
fall.
Butler with the fall.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have witnessed absolute domination by the Clemson Club Wrestling team today.
Absolutely. So that will be a 61-0 final in favor of Georgia. Tuna needs to go shake hands with Georgia, and he does.
At 235 pounds for the Clemson Tigers, Christian Barksdale.
Christian Barksdale, our usual 195, bumping up in your slot today.
Absolutely.
Takes the forfeit.
And by forfeit at 235 pounds, Christian Barksdale. And at heavyweight for the Clemson Tigers,
Colin Aney, the heavyweight.
If I'm not mistaken, I think he works over at Moe's.
He does work at Moe's. Welcome to Moe's.
Welcome to Moe's.
Yeah, and he gets the forfeit as well. So I believe that will do it for the action here today.
I think the final score will be Clemson 63.
63. Okay, so the final. So we are going to take a short break, and then we'll get a exhibition matches, a few exhibition matches. So, and we got our GM Ryan running over here. So we will be back with you guys shortly, and we're going to film the exhibition matches as well. But right now, we're going to take a short break so I can get some water. What's up, listeners? Exhibition matches are going to start at 10:45, just to give you guys a general estimation of when to tune back in. We'll see y'all then. And we're back. So we got 4 exhibition matches. We're going to do 2 right here, right now. Then we're going to take another short break because 2 Georgia guys are wrestling the next 2.
And we are underway. We
We're
have
underway.
Cooper Banks
we
wrestling
have people like in front of the table.
We have Cooper Banks wrestling from Clemson.
Yep, we got
and
Cooper Banks versus Bryce Jarvis.
Lots of weight being given up here by Cooper Banks.
Yeah, so Bryce Jarvis wrestled 49 in the actual match. And Cooper, correct me if I'm wrong, wrestled 25 last week. That's a
Absolutely.
pretty big gap he's jumping, but doing well so far.
I believe Cooper weighed in around 130 today.
Okay.
So definitely a good chunk of weight given up here.
Still about 15, 20 pounds right there. So Cooper with the lead, 2-1.
And very deep on the
shot.
shot. Beautiful shot. Cooper's speed is just unmatched.
So the ref calls a stalemate.
Lack of action from both wrestlers.
I don't know if I've ever seen a stalemate call when they're both neutral, though. But
he was very quick to call it.
That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen ever. No, I'm exaggerating.
There we go, there we go.
Another takedown for Cooper. Let's see if he can turn
Work
him
for
here.
a turn.
Yeah.
Use that.
I mean, he's relentless right now. Oh, going for the tilt.
Going for the tilt. He does have the tilt. Potential for a fall here if the UGA wrestler doesn't watch where he's at.
Good.
So, near fall.
Punch in the half, punch in the half deep.
There we go. Squeeze. Lift the head.
And he gets the
fall.
pin.
Cooper Banks with the fall.
I mean, listen here. The Clemson wrestling motto is what? All pin, right? That's
Absolutely.
our 3rd pin of the day.
Absolutely. Clemson Wrestling is putting in some work today.
Putting in the work today at the whole match.
All those hard hours in the practice room, really paying off. Ooh, this is a match I'm excited to see. Up next we have Isaac Manning, a South Carolina State placer, freshman, wrestling his first match of the season.
Yeah, and he's rocking that purple singlet too.
The purple singlet, the cat headgear. And he will be wrestling Ryan Bost from UGA, who wrestled Dorian Baker earlier in the duel.
Yeah, and that was a close match, so we'll see how this one goes. I'm digging the light blue shoes that he's rocking too.
Ryan Bost. For the Clemson Tigers, Isaac Manning.
So this one will get underway as soon as Bost finishes tying that ankle bracelet, and he does. And we are off.
Isaac quick off the whistle.
Yeah, a lot of movement.
Bost attempting to muscle Manning over.
Oh. Look for that half.
Takedown, Tigers.
So he got the takedown. Let's see if
Two
and he
near fall
does get the
points.
back points.
Absolutely, that is
Oh, Manning going for the cradle.
attempting to cut Bost. Bost is not having any of that. Beautiful dump by Manning.
Beautiful takedown. Did he ever give the escape?
No, he kept control.
So, as our rules expert, Daniel, Alex Coe's roommate, says, he kept control. So, we're going to keep the score the way it is. Thank you, Daniel, for your expert analysis. Fun fact, Daniel's favorite movie, Step Brothers. He can quote the entire thing. I watched it last night. So, what's your favorite movie, Garrett?
Napoleon Dynamite.
Wow, that's a weird movie to be your favorite
Classic movie.
but it is classic.
Classic. What is your favorite movie, Matt?
I have so many. Miracle, maybe. I watched that last night too. I'm such a hockey guy, you know.
Big movie night last night.
Yeah, for sure. I couldn't go to sleep, so I watched like 30 minutes of Ghost Rider because that's on Netflix too. I mean, speaking of Miracle, oh man, I thought Isaac was gonna get the finish there.
Could not finish. However, Manning is getting in very deep on these shots. I was told they used to call him Young Gravy, a popular rapper back in high school, due to his curly hair and tall, skinny physique. Yeah, he wanted me to throw that in there for some reason.
Okay.
Not really sure why.
Thanks.
Specifically, came up to me before his match.
Fair enough. I mean, this is about the wrestlers, so. We got a headgear malfunction for Boast. Back to the action. Isaac's still doing a really good job of moving quickly.
Got to be careful there. Boast is a very muscular, strong upper body wrestler. Got to be careful in any type of headlock or upper body positions.
Yeah, and we saw that with Dorian when he turned Dorian. It could have turned out ugly.
Manning in on another shot.
And he gets the finish.
2-point takedown for the Tigers.
Looking to turn him here.
Looking to turn him in the double bar on top. That is a painful position right there.
There we go.
He's got his hands locked too. This is
He's
not
trying to run it.
This is not looking good for Ryan Boast.
Looks like we got short time here.
Boast just doing everything he can to defend Isaac's onslaught at this moment.
The choice goes to Boast. Boast will defer. Isaac chooses down. Confident he's going to get up. Oh, beautiful switch.
Beautiful switch.
Got the leg. See if he goes for the trip. He does.
That is
To his
2-point
back.
reversal. Manning is just absolutely dominating this match.
Looks like he's going to get the pin, and he does. Beautiful technique by Isaac Manning. So even in exhibition matches, the Tigers stay undefeated.
He's just one of those guys you really love watch wrestling.
Yeah.
Got great style, great technique. Can tell he definitely loves the sport. Can't wait to see him over the next couple years.
So I thought we were going to have a break, but it looks like Bryce Jarvis is ready to go again. So we're going to have Bryce Jarvis versus Chandler Corson.
Chandler Corson, yes, sir.
If I can find where he is. He's also rocking the purple singlet. This is his first year wrestling, believe it or not.
I believe this is both wrestlers' first year's wrestling.
Okay.
So we should have a definitely an interesting match here. Good experience for both of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
For the Georgia Bulldogs, Bryce Jarvis. For the Clemson Tigers, Chandler Corson.
Both tying up, just slapping legs.
Being very
so far.
stubborn off the whistle, refusing
Yeah.
to give the other any opportunity.
There we go. That right leg's there. At this point, it feels like I'm watching heavyweights wrestle, just tie up and slap legs.
Not all heavyweights wrestle like that. No need to attack the upper
I
weights.
offended Garrett here.
However, this does look like a heavyweight match here. As much as I want to deny it and
There
say
you
it's
go.
not true,
Thank you.
unfortunately.
Good shot.
Corson fighting it till the very end.
Yep. Jarvis gets the takedown.
There we go.
Corson
suck
has
that
a
in,
leg.
suck
Let's
it
see
in.
if he can suck it in here. The edge of the mat.
Suck it in. There we
And
go.
he does.
And he does. The 2-point reversal by Corson.
Looking to see if he can turn him here on the edge of the mat.
Rolling, Shane.
Doing a good job
For
of
those wrists.
Breaking him
directing him
down.
back to breaking him down, directing him back to the center of the mat, giving him some room here. All right. So we got 3-2 lead here for Bryce Jarvis of Georgia.
Nice.
Chandler doing a good job of sprawling and getting around Jarvis.
As a former cross-country runner, definitely expect a lot of stamina and
Yeah.
just ability to push the pace by Corson. Should come into play late into the second and third periods.
So we got a tied match here, 4-4.
Good attempt at a reshot, and that is time on our first period with a tied score of 4-4.
Chandler gets decision, and he chooses down. So we're going to see how quickly he gets up here.
Quick quad pod.
There we go.
Tough return, however, doesn't seem to affect Corson as much.
Oh, yeah. They're going to call potentially dangerous here because Chandler's knee was bent in such a weird way. That could have been bad.
Could have been the season right there.
Yeah, I'm very thankful for this ref here that he saw that. So, back the way we started.
We now have a score of 5-4 Corson.
Let's go.
They are neutral.
Yep.
About a minute and a half left in the second period.
Nice. Up, drive.
Jarvis with the takedown to Corson's back. Oh,
Corson bridges off his back.
Yeah, doing a really good job of just getting back to his stomach.
4 near fall points for UGA.
So that, I think 10-5.
10
is
to
our
5,
score right
yes.
now in favor of Bryce Jarvis. Oh, Chandler.
Quick reversal.
What a move.
Quick reversal. Very, very quick. And a quick escape. I believe that would have us at 11-7.
I believe I'm not inside of the scoreboard, so I'm trying to do quick math in my head. It usually doesn't go well.
He's got to get off his knees there.
Daniel, our expert over here to our right, confirming that it's 11-7. Thank you, Daniel.
Let's go. There we go. Drive.
He's got the double
toes,
leg.
and
Let's see if
drive.
he can finish here.
Off your knees and drive.
Oh, and he
There we
does.
go. We have a score of 11-9 now.
Turn him here.
Although Chandler is not winning the match, he is putting on a takedown
He's
clinic.
looking for the half here, too. And end of the second period. Choice here for Bryce Jarvis. So Red's going to take down here. So Chandler's got 15 seconds of riding time here. So if he can ride him.
Riding him with a turn
Yeah.
would be ideal. Got a deep tight waist and a half.
There we go.
There we go.
Go out to the side.
He
Go out
switches
to
to the
side.
other
There we
side.
go.
Oh,
And he's running it.
looks like he's going to.
Out to the side and drive.
Jumping sides back and forth.
Jarvis doing a good job of just
There we
planting
go.
his knee on the opposite side.
There we go. On your toes.
So we got the escape here. So you got to think it's a 3-point lead.
A takedown and riding time
Yeah,
point.
takedown, and he rides him out. We're going to overtime.
We are going to overtime. That would be a very exciting.
That would be free wrestling.
I'd be can't
Getting
ask
than
for
what
more
you
than
paid
that.
for. Yeah. And like you said, Chandler used to be a cross-country runner, so he's going to push the pace here till the end.
Push the pace. Let's go.
You could tell both wrestlers are just giving it their all this match. Really draining them.
There we go.
And we got a stalling call on Jarvis as well, so you also got to factor that in. If he gets another
Gotta
stalling,
drive.
takedown for Jarvis.
Takedown Jarvis.
Let's go.
That's going to be a
up.
14-9 lead.
Don't do that. You gotta go. You gotta
14-10.
Let's see if he can take him to his back.
Short time.
Yep.
Short time. You gotta go.
And that is the end of the match. So Bryce Jarvis going to go even here today. Yep, so 14-10 is the final.
Good match.
Tough match by both wrestlers.
Yeah, that was fought to the end. And that's what you want to see. So
The last exhibition action starts in approximately 5 minutes.
So we're going to take a 5-minute break here, and then we're going to get to the last exhibition match of the day, which will be Brody Clausen versus Ryan Bose. And we're back. Final match of the day, Garrett. What are your thoughts?
It's been an exciting day of wrestling so far. I'm really enjoying watching the team wrestle. Really excited for this last match. As Brody already said himself. By the way, we have Brody Clausen wrestling.
Yes.
As he said it himself.
I mean, he looked us dead in the soul.
And said that he was.
Yeah, I'm pretty good. So
really
we'll see.
Excited
see
to
if he
see.
lives up to his word here.
He is wrestling Ryan Boast, who we have seen in action so far today.
Yeah, we've seen him twice today. Beautiful takedown by
Beautiful
Brody.
takedown by Clausen.
I do want to point out Brody's a Pittsburgh Penguins fan, and I'm a Washington Capitals fan, and we just can't each other. So I mean, he's a great guy, very respectful, but I just can't respect his team.
There we go.
Absolutely.
Looking for a turn here.
Quick suck back off of the sit out.
Nice. Bar it up.
So he got the near fall 4 there.
Brody was looking very solid so far.
He's proven himself.
He's proven that
right
he
now.
is indeed pretty good.
So we got 6-1 right now.
Keep working something, Brody.
Use it. Hip in, yes.
And the throw.
And he's going for the pin here.
Absolutely beautiful.
I would say he knows what he's doing. What do you think?
I would say he has a little bit of wrestling experience. Yeah. He's pretty good.
So it looks like we have 12-1. Is the score right now.
Absolutely, that is our score. And he is choosing the optional start.
First time we've seen that today. So he lets him up.
Quick cut. Our score is 12-2. And Brody is in complete control right now. In on that shot.
And a 6-point move ends the match here in a tech fall. So let's see if that's what he does. Going for the power half.
He's got that leg in tight.
That's 14-2 right now. Still trying for that power half. Getting a little frustrated that Bose is holding on to his wrist. We have Dorian Doorknob Baker here in the booth with us.
Nice.
Locking up
for the turn.
Locking up the near side cradle.
Yeah, beautiful.
Settle.
And that is the match right there. That is the
what a way to end the
tech
tournament.
pin right there to end the duel.
I'm amped. I'm pumped. I mean, Clemson beats Georgia in club hockey. Clemson sweeps Georgia club wrestling. And, I think we would destroy them in football. Let's all just put it out there. So.
I mean, one of us did play in the national championship, and the other one played in the what was that, the Sugar Bowl?
Yeah. So Alex Coe, our president's going to make an announcement, and then we're going to get him in the booth for an interview.
What I got here, you told me that. My name's Alex Coe. I'm the president of the wrestling team this year. I just wanted to thank everyone for coming out today and supporting the team. Because of people like you that were able to put on events like this. So we really appreciate the support, guys. Come and support the team. We hope to do this bigger and better next year. So just stay tuned. Hopefully we'll see you in here again next year. Thank you, guys.
Alex Coe with some sincere words on the mic.
More than just a good wrestler. He's a great president.
A great president. Class act is really what he is.
We had a great turnout today.
So we're doing an interview here. Can you get out of the way, please, Christian?
Do you have 2 mats?
All Clemson wrestlers report to the center of the mat for a team picture. All Clemson wrestlers
So,
to the center of the mat.
looks like they're going to do a team picture, so we're waiting. Alex Coe's making the viewers wait.
All right, bud, I'll see you.
So we're gonna zoom in here on the team picture. I feel like we should get in on this team picture. We will be right back. We're going to go join in. So we got some technical difficulties here. Garrett's trying to figure out how to put on the headset.
All right. Well, this is Garrett Thompson signing off.
Garrett's signing off. Thank you, Garrett, for joining.
Absolutely. Anytime. It was a pleasure being here.
Pleasure having you on the call.
I believe we have a interview with team president Alex Coe after this. So I will hand the headset on over to Alex, and he will take over.
Alex Coe, team president.
Yes.
With the pin, the textbook pin.
Yeah.
as
Oh,
Garrett
yes.
said.
Yeah.
Textbook.
Textbook.
What are your thoughts on this whole match?
I'm just really excited that we were, first of all, able to have it today.
Yeah.
A lot of planning went into this. And we had some last-minute hiccups, but I'm just glad that we were able to still host the event. It's always great to have a home match, something for, the hometown crowd, fans to be able to come out and really support us without having to travel a long way.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people had family come in and stuff, so it's awesome to be able to win one at home.
Yeah, so we've been texting all week about are they even going to come?
Yeah.
South Carolina was supposed to come. We were supposed
Right.
to make this thing big, and then they only bring 4 guys. But
Right.
we did what we could.
Yeah,
And how
absolutely.
about just shutting them out?
Yeah,
right?
I mean, obviously that was awesome. I was preaching to them at practice yesterday, we don't want to rely on the fact that we have a full roster.
Yeah.
We want to go out and we want to wrestle tough and we want to wrestle smart and we want to prove that we're the better team just based off of our wrestling ability.
Yeah.
And I think we were able to prove that today.
I think obviously we did, and even in the exhibition matches, going 3-1. So
Right. Yeah.
yeah. Sincere, kind words on the mic after the match. You speaking to this sold out crowd.
Oh,
here at
yeah.
Any last words you want to say to the viewers?
Well, just for everyone who tuned in, thank you. I know that everyone's got family and friends all over the place. So for those of you who weren't able to be here today and who were able to tune in online, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing that. Thank you for supporting the team and for Clemson
You
Wrestling.
can look over there in the camera and speak to them.
Thank you, guys. And hopefully this is a partnership we'll be able to continue going forward. So
Yeah.
I was really happy we were able to do it today for our home match. And hopefully we can continue it, and you guys at home can continue to watch Clemson Wrestling.
Yeah, that'll be
Yeah.
insane. We're going to try to build this thing. We're going to be a dynasty, I feel.
That would be fantastic.
All right, so Alex Coe, Matt Tiart signing off here in Fike Recreation Center, Clemson, South Carolina. Go Tigers.
Yeah, go Tigers.